Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's Joanne Musa, the tax lien lady, and this is your tax lien investing tip for today, December 29th, coming down to the end of the year. Um, Today for this tip, I want to answer a question that was given to me, and that some of my coaching clients have had recently because December is one of the biggest months for New Jersey tax lien sales. And so questions I've gotten lately from coaching clients and subscribers is, what do I do once I get a tax lien in New Jersey? Do I have to record it? And yes, you do. Do I need an attorney to record it? No, you don't. But there is a specific way that you have to record it. Now, you don't have to always record a tax lien. I mean, the very first thing that you have to do when you win a lien at a tax sale, especially if it's an online sale, and even if it's not, if it's a live sale, you need to pay. You need to pay on time in the right form of payment, because for many of these tax sales, they will only accept online sales. Money wires is the only way that you could pay, and it has to be in by a certain time, usually that afternoon. If the tax sale is over in the morning, usually that afternoon it has to be paid. So that's the first thing that you need to do, is make sure that you pay for your lien. Okay, then when you get the certificate in the mail, now you don't always get a certificate in some states like Florida, Arizona. They don't give you a certificate. The tax collector handles everything. So in those states, you don't have to worry about it. But in states like New Jersey and Indiana, you do. Okay. Now in New Jersey, yes, you have to record it, and you have 3 months to record it. And it gets recorded with the county clerk, not the local tax collector. Because remember that in New Jersey, these tax sales are done on the municipal level by the townships, not by the county. But it has to be recorded with the county clerk, and you have to get an index page and fill out the index page. It's really easy to do. I show my coaching clients where to get the index page, usually from the county clerk's website. You could download it there, and I show them how to fill it out. And you have to send that in with the original certificate and the fee. And every county has a different fee. You have to find out what that is. Normally you could find that out online, but you might want to call the county clerk and make sure that you got it right, because if you don't, it's going to be mailed back to you without being recorded. Okay. So, and when you send that in, you also want to send in an affidavit to the tax collector saying that you've paid the recording cost and what that recording fee is, because you get that recording fee back without interest, but you get it back when the lien redeems. So pretty much that's what you have to do. Now, what I always do is when I get that certificate, I scan it in to my computer. And then when I get the recorded certificate, I'm going to scan in that top page as well, the index page, because that will now be attached to your certificate when it comes back, when it gets recorded. And so that is because if you don't want that to get lost, you have to send in the original. And the only way to get paid on your tax lien when it redeems is to sign off on it and send it back to the tax collector. So you want to make sure that you have that original. So you want a copy of it before you send it in, just in case something happens, that you could get it replaced. It's not best to do that, but sometimes things get lost in the mail. So you might want to send it with tracking. You might want to send it either priority mail or certified mail, just so that there's tracking and you know that it got there. And because you don't want to get it lost in the mail. Or you could just send it in a big envelope. It's less likely to get lost than in just a regular envelope. And sometimes, sometimes county clerks require that you send a self-addressed stamped envelope with it for when they send it back to you. Sometimes they don't. It just depends on the county clerk. All right, so that was that question. And then the same person who asked me that question also asked, where can they get a copy of my recent book? My book was updated in 2016 and hasn't been updated since, but I am currently doing an audio version of the book that will have some updates in there. And then next year, I will be writing a updated, expanded version. So it's not available yet. I thought it would be available, the audiobook, by the end of this year, but still working on that. And unfortunately, I am not recording it myself. I hired a professional to do that because I didn't have the time to record. So, but next time when I do an audiobook, I will record it. I will narrate it myself. This one will not be narrated by me, and I hope to have it out early in 2023. Now, also coming up in January, we have our 3rd annual Investing for Success Wealth Building Conference. Now, I've shortened the name to the 2023 Wealth Building Conference, and we're changing how we do this. In the past couple of years, we've had a 1-day or 2-day live event. So it was online, but it was live. It was done while I was interviewing the speakers, while the speakers were there. Sometimes we had a Q&A session. This year, we're going to do it a little differently because I want to reach more people and I want to have more speakers. So this year, my goal is to have 28 speakers, and everything is going to be pre-recorded, and that makes it easy for me to get the speakers. It makes it easier for the speakers, and it makes it easier for you because you don't have to be there at a certain time or all day to listen, okay, to these interviews, these expert interviews, and they will be delivered over 14 days. So hoping to have 28 speakers over 14 days. I will be delivering the interviews. I've already interviewed a few people already. Now, this is all about wealth building, and it's not, yes, it's about money, but it's also about your mindset. It's about getting your mindset right to attract more money to you, and also how to manage your money better, and how to have peace with your money. But also, we will have some investing strategies that you could take advantage of now, and investing opportunities that you could take advantage of now. Well, I'll be interviewing some experts on that. So keep your eye on your inbox. If you're not on my list, you want to get on my list so you find out about this, how to register for it. It is free to register to get these interviews in your inbox over those 14 days. So like I said, keep an eye on your inbox and look for emails from me about how you can register for free for our wealth building conference. I believe there will be something for everybody in that conference. So, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to interviewing the speakers, the expert speakers that I have on different topics on wealth building. So my goal is to take 1,000 investors from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of a financial abundance. That's something that I'm still working on it, but that's something I was able to do in the last year, actually change my mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. So I'd like to help you do that. And part of that is, that's part of what we're doing in this 2023 Wealth Building Conference. All right, so if you just came on, you missed our tax lien investing tip for today, and you could watch the replay. All right, I will not be back Monday because Monday is a holiday, but I will be here Tuesday at 2 p.m. to do Ask the Tax Lien Lady Live. And I will be here next Wednesday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time for your tax lien investing tip. All right, everybody, have a wonderful New Year's and have a happy, healthy, and profitable New Year. Bye.